Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel, and welcome finally to the channel update video. To be honest, this video is late. It's really late. I should have released this video on New Year's. That was the original plan. But what happens is that humans are master procrastinators. We tell ourselves, oh, we'll do it tomorrow, we'll do it later. But you know what? Later and tomorrow, those two words always turn into another word, never. It never gets done. So I decided to finally sit myself down and record this video. And the purpose of this video is to let everyone know what direction I have planned for this channel. What are some upcoming things I have planned? What am I essentially going to do for the rest of the year? And throughout the whole video, there's going to be some Monster Legends battles in the background. Some of them are player versus player, others are team wars. For the player versus player, I tried to use different teams so it doesn't get boring. So if you want to watch this video and listen to me talk, feel free to do that. And if you just want to listen to me talk, have me as background noise, that's totally fine too. So anyways, I'm going to be talking about a lot of things in this video. So I'm going to be separating this video into different segments. Now, some of the things I'm going to be talking about, some of you might not care about at all. So if that's the case, I'm actually going to be providing in the description below the start time of each different segment. That way, if I'm talking about something you don't care about, feel free to go to the description below and just skip that segment in its entirety. And for those of you that watched the whole video in its entirety, thank you so much. So I want to start off by saying thank you so much. I started this channel on January 1st, 2016, and on January 1st, 2017, I ended with 13,010 subscribers, and today I have a little over 14,100. So in a matter of 20 days, 1,000 people decided to subscribe to this channel. That is phenomenal. Thank you all so much for subscribing. Thank you all so much for watching my videos. Thank you all so much for your amazing and continuous support. Thank you all for being part of the Armor Gaming Alliance. And I feel like no matter how many times I say thank you, you'll never truly understand how thankful I am that all of you are watching my video and continue to support me until today. Never did I imagine such a huge community could be built in such a short amount of time, especially when I'm playing a game that's not really well known. Monster Legends, it's not the most well known game. So to have over 10,000 people subscribe to my channel, that is just out of this world. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for supporting me. So now I'm going to talk about the direction of my channel, specifically with regards to Monster Legends. First off, my top 10 Monster Legends video series. Everyone is asking me when am I going to update the top 10 Monster Legends videos, and people are also asking when am I going to do a top attackers, top deny monsters. I think some people want like top healers, top supporters. Well, this is going to start in February. So expect videos for that in February, and I'm basically going to do the same thing. I'm going to separate top monsters by their elements, and then I'm going to do an overall list, an overall top 10 monsters in Monster Legends, and then I'm either going to do a top 5 attackers, or top 10 attackers, top 5 deny monsters, support monsters, basically whatever different top 10 or top 5 lists you guys can think of, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to make a video about that list. So whatever category you can think of, if it's like top VIP, top general pets, if there's any other category, let me know in the comments below. Another thing I get a lot of questions on is the request videos. When am I going to start taking more requests? Well, I'm going to start doing requests as soon as I hit request number 80. So right now I'm on request 65, and as soon as I get to request number 80, that's when you guys can start requesting different teams for me to use in player versus player. And before, I had people just put their names and the monsters they wanted me to use on a Google Drive, and then that's where I would get all the information from. I'm going to introduce a new way for you to request monsters. So hold off until like request number 75, and when I hit request 75, I'll introduce the new way of requesting monsters, but I won't be taking requests until I hit request number 80. So when I hit request 75, I'm going to introduce the new way of requesting monsters, and that's just so everyone can learn how to do it. And when I hit request number 80, that's when I'm actually going to start taking commenters requests. So for all of you that have been sending me Monster Legend requests, just hold on a little bit longer. And one last quick little thing pertaining to Monster Legends, well actually it's not the last thing, I actually have a big news at the very end of this video. I'm saying that for the very end because this is the thing I'm most excited about. But one little quick thing about Monster Legends, I am promising you guys that I'm going to upload one Monster Legends video every single day for the rest of this year. I know most of the time I do that anyways, but sometimes I have missed. But this year, for the remaining of the year, I don't want to miss a single day. That way you guys can always have something to watch. So at least one Monster Legends video every single day, that is my promise to all of you. And if you guys can help me out, if you have any ideas for Monster Legends related videos, please also let me know in the comments below. If you have anything you're wondering, any questions about Monster Legends, let me know, because I've also been thinking about starting a series where I basically just answer common questions, like what is an attacker, what is a deny monster. I know some of those questions may seem obvious, but I do get those questions quite often. How to win in team wars, all those questions. Let me know if there's anything you have thought of that I haven't made a video on. Please let me know. So the next topic on hand is shoutouts. I very often get private messages from people asking for shoutouts. I'll get comments in the comment section from people wanting shoutouts, and when I do live streams, I'm sure many of you have seen it, there's always people just asking for shoutouts. And I'm going to be pretty straightforward with all of you about shoutouts, because to put it very simply, if you have to ask me for a shoutout, I will probably never ever give you one. And I apologize if that seems a little rude or a little unfair, but just really think about it. I get a ton of messages from people asking for shoutouts. If I give one person a shoutout, I'm kind of put in this awkward position where I'm forced to give other people a shoutout, because if I don't give other people a shoutout, but I gave one person a shoutout, then what makes you so special to to get a shout out. I don't know, to me it's just so awkward. That's also the reason when I do live streams, that's why I have the chat on the stream, so you guys can see yourself, chats. But even then, I'm starting to see that a lot of people just spam the chat asking for shoutouts, or just spamming entirely, trolling, and that kind of defeats the purpose of chat. I like having the chat there so I can answer people's questions, or so we can engage with one another. But when people are just spamming, asking for shoutouts, trying to promote themselves, that really just ruins the whole essence of chat. I've even thought about just removing the chat entirely, so that's still something I am considering. So once again, shoutouts. If you're asking for a shoutout, you can most likely guarantee that you will never get one from me. So since we're on the topic of shoutouts, I want to talk about another similar thing, sub for subs. And this is really more of advice for anyone doing YouTube. Oftentimes people will also ask me to subscribe to their channel, or if not me, they'll ask other people to sub for sub. Basically, if you subscribe to them, they'll subscribe to you. And I highly urge everyone not to do that, because really subscribers doesn't matter too much on YouTube. Yeah, it's nice to have that number go up, but again, it doesn't matter. So take a look at my channel, for example. I have a little over 14,000 subs, but rarely any of my videos get close to 14,000 views. Or let's take a look at PewDiePie. PewDiePie has over 50 million subs. Do any of his regular videos get over 50 million views? No, of course not. That's because subscribers don't matter too much. Now, of course they do matter, and I'm so grateful for all the subscribers I have, but what really matters in YouTube is how many viewers you have. So what really matters, and what people should focus on if you're doing YouTube, focus on building a community. Focus on engaging with the subscribers you have, the fans you've built. That's what you should focus on. The whole sub for sub doesn't work. Like, really think about it. Why do you subscribe to a channel? You subscribe because you like their videos, not to be another number on their sub count. If I'm subscribed to someone, I'm subscribed because I want to see their content, because I like their content. So just to let everyone know, and again I apologize, I don't want to seem rude, but if you message me asking me to sub to you, I'm most likely not going to sub to you if I don't like your content. Now, if I like your content, I might sub, but I strongly urge you just to focus on building that community and making some good content. Because there have been plenty of people asking me to sub to their channel, and then when I check out their channel, they have no videos whatsoever, or they have one video. Why am I going to want to subscribe to someone that doesn't have videos for me to watch? That doesn't make any sense. So this was more of advice, and it was similar to the shoutouts thing, so I threw it in there. Next, I want to talk about monster analysis copies. So as many of you know, I somewhat created this genre of videos called monster analysis, where I basically take a look at a monster from Monster Legends wiki, and I analyze that monster. I look at its stats, I look at skills, I look at its trait, and I pretty much let you know how good that monster is, whether it's a fantastic monster or a terrible monster. I pretty much compare that monster to other monsters in its own category. Now, with the creation of the monster analysis series, after some time, I noticed, and people messaged me telling me that other people were sort of copying my style, right? Other people were doing Monster Legends analysis videos. And I guess the whole idea is that because I made monster analysis first, other people can't do it. I'm actually gonna have to go and disagree with that. If anyone out there is thinking about doing Monster Legends videos on YouTube and you want to do monster analysis, please feel free to do so. You don't even have to ask me for permission. It is entirely within your right to do that. Even though I sort of created it, I have air quotes around created, I really feel like anyone should be able to do an analysis, because analysis is basically open to interpretation. Everyone should be able to do a top 10 list, a top 5 list. You know, even if someone is the creator of it, it doesn't matter. Other people should be allowed to do that too. The thing about monster analysis, and why I wouldn't feel comfortable if I was the only one doing analysis, is because I'm human. I'm not always 100% right. So when I'm making a monster analysis video, it's perfectly possible that I mess up. Maybe I'll give a monster too little credit. Maybe I'll give a monster too much credit. So if other people are doing monster analysis videos too, that really helps to get a better idea of a monster. So I'm gonna repeat myself one more time. There is nothing wrong with other people doing monster analysis videos. You guys don't need to message me letting me know. I appreciate you guys looking out for me. Trust me, it means so much that you guys would actually go through the effort of messaging me, letting me know, hey Armor, someone else is copying you. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me, but I actually have no problem with people doing monster analysis videos. If they want to do it, go ahead and do it. And just a little bit of advice for those of you thinking of doing monster analysis videos, you have to do more than just read the name, the attack description, and say whether that skill is good or not. You have to give more, like a story of when the skill can be useful, examples of when it can be useful, you know, pros and cons. It has to be more than just get off me punk, gains a 50% shield, attacker will reflect all attacks back except physical ones, requires cooldown, that skill is eh. Greetings from Los Santos, deals moderate special damage, 50% chance of dazing, stunning target, requires cooldown, high pitched voice, deals very heavy earth damage. On to skill group 3. You know, I really provided nothing. There was no analysis in that. So if you are thinking of doing Monster Legends analysis videos, you have to provide more. Now for the next segment of my video, I know this is a channel update video, but I do actually want to promote and give a shout out to one small YouTuber, Dib the Awesome. Some of you may already be familiar with him, some of you may not be. Currently, as of the time I'm recording, he has 355 subscribers. So for those of you that don't know, Dib basically also does Monster Legends videos, he also does other videos, and he streams quite often. And he also does monster analysis videos, except he names them Monster Legends guides. His are a little longer than mine, but out of all the other YouTubers doing analysis videos, I would have to say Dibs are probably my favorite. So I do want to give a shout out to him, and I do encourage everyone to check him out. I'm not telling you to go subscribe to him, I'm telling you to go check him out, watch some of his videos, watch a couple, and if you like them, only if you like them, then subscribe to his channel. What I really like about Dib is that he is constantly live streaming. He live streams more than me, honestly, and he's constantly putting out videos. Being a YouTuber myself, I know how difficult it can be to upload constantly. So Dib, if you're watching this, I don't know if you're doing YouTube just as a hobby or if you want to make it into something more, but keep doing what you're doing. I really hope your 2017 goes great for you. And I hope that with this shout out, I'm able to help out your channel, even if it's just a little, and I would definitely look forward to collabing with you in the future. But we could always talk about that later on. Oh, and by the way, Dib the Awesome doesn't even know I'm doing this. He's never asked me for a shout out. We actually don't even talk much. I actually didn't even ask him permission if I could include him in my video. So I hope you don't mind, Dib, and I hope I can really help you out. And the next thing I want to talk about are other games. Armor, you said a long time ago you were going to start playing other games. What happened to Clash Royale? What happened to Clash of Clans? What about Plants vs Zombies? Plants vs Zombies Heroes? Plants vs Zombies 2? Armor, where are all these other games? So I'm going to start off by apologizing to everyone. I know I promised I would do other games, but it ended up being way too overwhelming for me. Especially when Monster Legends continuously does new stuff. They have so many events going on that it was too overwhelming. But don't worry, I am doing other games, and this is another promise I'm doing to all of you, which is why this video was supposed to come out on New Year's, because it was supposed to be like a New Year's resolution goal for this channel. But anyways, my promise to all of you is that for the next 3 months, February, March, April, I am going to be making a video every single day of myself playing a different game, a game not Monster Legends related. So every single day, besides the Monster Legends video, you can expect one more video from me. So it's going to be at least one Monster Legends video every day, and for sure one video of me playing some other game every single day for the next 3 months. And I want to do this for several reasons. The first of all is that I really want to start branching off from Monster Legends, because although I do love and enjoy playing Monster Legends, I also want to explore new games and I want to explore new stuff with this channel. I really want this channel to grow. I also want to prove to myself that I can consistently stick with a schedule and upload every single day, even when it's something I don't really know. And actually, let me clarify that. It might not always be another game. For example, maybe one week I'll just do a series where I play the same game, a different non-Monster Legends game, but it's that same game and I just complete it all the way through. Or maybe instead of a game, maybe I'll substitute it with doing some sort of video where I just talk to you guys, or where I do a video with one of my friends, or maybe my girlfriend. Maybe it won't even be me playing a game, maybe it'll just be something else. But for sure, starting on February 1st, expect one non-Monster Legends game from me every single day for the next 3 months. So that's February, March, and April. I imagine this is going to be extremely hard for me to do, but I'm promising you guys that I am going to do it. And if all of you want to come up with some punishment or something, just in case I fail to live up to my promise, feel free to leave a comment in the comment below. What should my penalty be if I fail to upload even just one video during that 3-month course? Alright, so I have 2 more things to talk about. And this next thing, I'm going to start off by saying it's kind of an awkward subject to talk about. It's an awkward discussion topic, and not just for myself, but for a lot of YouTubers. It's a topic of donations. Oh, such an awkward subject, but it's something that does need to be discussed. I'm opening my channel up to donations. Now, simply put, donations are just a way of helping a YouTuber you really like grow and expand their channel. At the beginning stages of having a YouTube channel, it can be pretty costly to manage. You know, you need to have some sort of recording software, a computer, editing software, and probably most important of all is time. So I think I gave this example in a live stream I did. For me specifically, in order to make a 10 to 15 minute monster analysis video, it typically takes around 3 hours. It takes around 40 to 50 minutes of me recording my audio. It takes around 1 hour of me editing the video, cutting out all the dead silence, all the mistakes, all those different cuts I take, and then it takes anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes to make a thumbnail, to write the description, and those 3 hours don't even take into account rendering the video and uploading it to YouTube. So it's pretty time consuming to actually make a video. So that's why I want to talk about donations. So if you don't care about donations and you don't want to hear anything about donations, feel free to skip this segment. If you are interested in hearing me talk about donations, then thanks for sticking by. So there's essentially going to be 3 different ways to donate to my channel. The first of which you can find when you just go to my page. On the right hand side, there's going to be a tab that says support this channel. Any support would be greatly appreciated. If you click on support, you can pretty much donate $1, $5, or whatever amount you want. And you can even leave your own personal little message so others can see. So that's one way of donating to my channel. Another way of donating to my channel, and in my opinion a more cooler way of donating, is gonna be during the time I'm live streaming. Oh, and by the way, I'm planning on live streaming even more. I really want to try to live stream 3 times a week, considering that I also want to do one Monster Legends video and one non-Monster Legends video. As you can see, I really have a lot planned for 2017, but I'm really gonna try to make it possible. Anyways, from now on, in my description, there's gonna be a link where you guys can donate to, and when you do donate during a live stream, this is gonna pop up. Armor Gaming donated $21. This is a test donation for $21. So, instead of Armor Gaming, it's obviously going to see your name. So to use one of my mods as an example, it would say Aussie Boss donated $1, and instead of saying this is a test donation for $1, you as a donator is able to put whatever message you want. You can tell me anything, and in fact, because you're donating, you can realistically even shout out your own channel if you wanted to. This is going to be a way for you to say something, it'll appear on screen, everyone that's watching the live stream is going to be able to see it, you're going to be able to see it, I'm going to read your name out loud, I'm going to read the donation out loud, and I'll read your message out loud. And at least that's what I have planned for now. Now, I'm only going to ask if any of you are thinking of doing this, just whatever message you send me or whatever message you put to display, just please keep it clean. At the end of the day, I can't really control your actions, but that's all I'm asking for. So yeah, during live streams, it's pretty cool if you ask me. And the last method of donating, I'm sure many of you are familiar with this. Possibly the YouTubers you watch have some sort of Patreon. Patreon is basically this subscription-based program where you donate to a YouTuber monthly, and in return you get some sort of reward. So as you can see right here on the right hand side, it says reward TBA $1 or more, $3 or more, 9,000 or more. This is an obvious joke. So basically the way Patreon works, there's different levels. If you donate $1, you'd be level 1, $3 level 3, and all these amounts can change, but pretty much depending on how much you donate, different perks are unlocked. So for example, again, I don't have any rewards, but let's just say my reward for $1 was, if you donate $1, you'll get a personal thank you from me. I'll put your name in my description, and I'll put your name in one of my videos, or in 2 of my videos, or in all of my videos. That's pretty much how it works. And then the next level, if you donate $3, let's say the reward was, if you donate $3, we can have a Skype together, or a Google Hangout, or whatever people do nowadays. Basically, that's how it works. And aside from getting the perks for donating $3, you also get all of the previous perks, so you get all of the perks for $1. So depending on how much you choose to donate, you can get different types of rewards. So since Patreon is a monthly subscription, you can pretty much think of it as having like a Netflix account. Except there is one specific point I want to make very clear. Even if I was to get no patrons, I am not stopping making videos. I love making videos. Making videos right now is my passion. So I do not plan to stop making videos anytime soon. On the contrary, you guys can see how much I'm actually going to try to do this year. The one Monster Legends video every day, the one non-Monster Legends video every day, trying to stream 3 times a week. It's going to be really time consuming, which is why I've decided to open up my channel for donations. Now the reason I haven't written down anything for rewards and how much it costs to unlock the reward is because I want all of your guys' help. Whether you're thinking of donating or even if you're thinking of not donating, please let me know, what do you guys think is fair? What is a fair reward depending on the amount people can donate? You know, I'm obviously not going to do something like donate $1,000 and I'll personally fly to your house and we'll hang out for a day, we'll be best friends. That's obviously crazy, but really, what is something fair? You know, some things I had in mind are the obvious, like I'll put your name in my description, I'll make a video dedicated to all my patrons, I'll let everyone know who's helping me out and helping me grow the channel. Quite possibly I was thinking maybe I could open up a Facebook Patreon page, that way you guys can ask me questions directly. Oh, and one cool thing I had in mind pertaining to Monster Legends, I don't know what you guys think about this idea, let me know in the comments below. Pretty much like adopt your own monster. So something along the lines of, if you become a patron, you get to adopt one of my monsters from Monster Legends. You know, everyone always asks me, why don't I name any of my monsters? Why don't I name any of my monsters? So I figured since I'm doing this whole Patreon thing, maybe you guys can do that for me. You can adopt a monster, name the monster whatever you want. That way when I'm doing a live stream, instead of just using the default name for my monsters, I can use whatever name you chose to give it. And then if you're watching the live stream, you can tell everyone, hey, that's my monster, I named him, I adopted him. I don't know, that's just an idea I had. Also, another thing I had in mind, considering I'm going to be playing games that are non-Monster Legends related, maybe if you're a patron, you can have a little more like exclusive control over what games I play, or maybe some higher voting power. I don't know, that's still stuff I have to figure out, which is why I'm asking all of you, what do you think is fair? Please let me know in the comments below different rewards, different tiers. That'll really help me out. And now for the last and final thing I have for this channel update, and the thing that has me the most excited, and I really hope all of you think it's exciting too, a new series I want to start for Monster Legends is the Monster Legends Comparison Series. Pretty much I always get questions from people asking me, who's better? Frostbite, Cabinfish, Frostbite, Kale Lick, is this fire monster better than this fire monster? Or is this monster better than this monster? And there are so many questions, and typically I'll just reply to them, and it's really hard to have an argument or a debate over who's better, just because there's only so much you can say in like the keyboard, right? In a message. I mean, you can obviously say a lot, but it's so much easier if you just talk about it, especially if you talk about it to another person. Now this comparison series, I want to make it special. I don't want it to be just a regular video like my analysis series, you know, because I can go on debating with myself over which monster is better. But because I'm doing this whole Patreon thing, and because I feel like that gives exclusive rights to some people and it leaves out other people, I don't really want my channel to be like that. One thing I love about YouTube is the whole community aspect to YouTube. So when I was first starting off and I didn't have that many subscribers, I could reply to every single commenter. Every single comment you would see me replying to, and sometimes I would even do like long paragraph response. Now that my channel has grown considerably since when I first started, it is so much harder to reply to every comment. I remember one day I sat down and I told myself I'm gonna reply to everyone, and I found myself 5 hours later I was still replying, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is impossible. I definitely understand now why bigger YouTubers just don't respond to comments at all. It's just really difficult. It's not that they don't want to, it's just impossible, because really it's the community that makes YouTube great. So what I want to do with this comparison series, and I do believe that it was Night Doom that mentioned this idea to me, although I had already been thinking it because I've been watching a lot of podcasts on YouTube. Specifically, I don't know how many of you know Catch 33 and Baited, and whatever, that doesn't really matter. But what I want to do with the Monster Legends comparison series, and I don't know if this is going to work out or not, I want to do live calls. So I want to do live streams with live calls. So instead of me making a video talking about the pros and cons of two monsters, I basically want to make a live stream where using either Discord or Skype, I still need to figure all those logistical stuff out. People who are viewing the live stream are basically all going to have the chance to call me during the live stream, so we're going to be live and we're going to be debating over which monster is better. We're going to be discussing pros and cons, giving different scenarios. I am super excited about that. I really hope it works out. Now granted, I do feel like there will probably be trolls. There might be some difficulties with time zones or with equipment. Maybe the audio will be bad, the mics will be bad on the other end, but I'm really going to try to make it work, and I really hope it works. I am super excited about this. I'm not sure when exactly it's going to happen. Right now I have it planned for mid-February is when I'm going to start. I need to get Discord, I need to get Skype, I need to see which platform is easier, if there's a different platform that's easier, so I can start taking live calls, and I really want this series to work. That is the big announcement for my channel, because can you imagine just how cool it's going to be? I'm going to be talking with all of you. That way all of you that have been a part of the channel and have seen my channel and supported my channel, you're all going to get the chance to talk to me live, and we're going to have a discussion, we're going to have a debate. I think it's going to be really cool. I also think it's going to be a better way for me to actually communicate with everyone, and that way everyone can actually communicate with me as opposed to just writing comments, because getting back to every single comment, that's rather difficult, but talking to you one-on-one or during a live stream, that's a whole lot easier. So I really hope it works out, and that's really all I can say. I need to get started on getting that all together, so hopefully by mid-February that can start. And yeah, that was probably the biggest thing I have planned for my channel as of right now. So whether you watch just a segment of my video or whether you watch the whole thing, I want to thank all of you for watching, and please leave me feedback on this video. I'm going to try my best to get to every single comment that's pertaining to the questions I asked in this video. So just to restate some of the questions I asked you in the video, if you guys have any ideas for the top 10 series I can do for Monster Legends, let me know in the comments below. If you have any ideas for Monster Legends related videos, any Monster Legends related questions you have, let me know in the comments below. If there are any games you want to see me play that are not Monster Legends, let me know in the comments below. Any game you've ever wanted to see me play, let me know right now in this video. Also, please let me know your whole thoughts on donations. Do you think it's a good idea opening my channel to donations? Do you think it's a bad idea? And whether you agree or disagree with donations, let me know what you think about Patreon perks. What are some rewards you would like to have if you were to become a Patreon? And probably most importantly, let me know what you think about the whole Monster Legends comparison series and my whole idea to have live calls during the live stream and debating with all of you. Let me know what you think about that. So with all that being said, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for supporting me up until now. Thank you for being a part of the Armor Gaming Alliance. Like always, remember to dream big and pursue your passions.